This is really cool. So they came out with like a whole iPhone caging system. So you have like handles, LED lights, ND filters, and then you can add the USB-C hubs and you can get like really crazy with it. It's really easy to just like film on an iPhone with your camera, but the way that Apple's like pushing their cameras and getting better, like, I mean, I showed you the raw or the ProRes video. ProRes video on iPhone looks really good.
Yeah.
And I really think that like there might come a time, maybe iPhone like 18, 19, 20, where the camera's so good that you're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna bring a camera. Like it's good enough and I can have accessories and I can turn my iPhone into like a good enough video.
I have a story.
Okay.
Well, it's not a secondhand story. My buddy Austin went to Australia for like 3 weeks and he brought his GH5 and his iPhone. He also, because the new iPhones have the USB-C thing, he backed it up on a T7.
Yeah.
Just right into it, which is sick. But he's posting all these videos now. I'm like, wow, these look great. Like the GH5 still hits. And he's like, these are all iPhone. He said he basically only ended up shooting iPhone after he colored like one clip when he was down there, which is nuts. For me, the only thing I think about is like, why would you... Yeah.
Log.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Log's a vibe. It's going to be sick. And I filmed a ton of log
And
stuff.
it's not just like a flat profile.
No.
It looks different.
And there's also a Blackmagic like camera control app. You use that?
Yeah.
But the other thing is, why would you make a cage for your iPhone?
That's
it just
what I'm
defeats the
saying.
purpose. The whole thing is that it fits in your pocket.
It's quick. That's what I was thinking, right? So I feel like I see these companies trying to make the iPhone
like build it out, but you don't want that.
I feel like you want the lowest profile so they disarm people. If you know what I mean?
Totally.
I feel you. I just think that like so many brands and companies are looking for just iPhone footage.
Yeah.
And you're
It's
like,
so weird.
And you're like, I can make this iPhone
it.
footage look as good as possible. Like, let me rig it up a little bit.
That's
and
fair.
it's still a lighter, smaller thing. Like you can't fit it in your pocket if it's rigged up, but like it's still light.
At the Grammys, I saw there was a girl that was she had like a rig and it had a little mic. And I guess that does make sense. So I guess in those situations, she had a little mic and a little baby light. And so
Yeah,
she was
that's kinda
getting
nice.
She was getting vertical iPhone content and it was obviously looking better because it has it sounds good and it looks better with the little light. So I guess in certain situations, the rig build out does make sense. But I feel like if you're just traveling, like you're saying, I would just use the camera or I'd use the phone naked.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Because those are your two weapons right there. You don't want the one to resemble the other.
No, exactly. It's super interesting though. And I wonder where it's going to go.